Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. Yeah. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she know coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already doing it. Feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
He's in hell high. Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you get.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Oh, yeah. One Lorestone I missed in the last playthrough. I have to play the whole game again just to get it. Even though it's an absolutely incredible game, one Lorestone out of 44 I missed on the first playthrough is kind of sickening. Sucks.
Rotting in the fields and rivers of hell.
This game is absolutely amazing though.
But the dead don't always lie.
Ninja Terry, take a bow. Take a bow.
This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you
Hopefully I can get through it a bit faster now.
They're going to do that to you.
Might have forgotten a puzzle or two, but should be okay.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her.
If you're watching this stream, you should put on a headset because this game is really good through a headset. Like, 3D binaural sound is just incredible. So yeah, that's advisable.
What is she thinking? I can tell you.
I think probably the best use of sound in a game I've played
Won't you be?
because of the psychosis and
Used to it by now after so many years.
voices coming at different levels
The darkness
and backgrounds. They done really well.
holds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. It's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua'S fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
Bye bye, tree.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us?
Amazing graphics as well.
Maybe you two have a part to play in this story.
And Norse mythology, which is just incredible. Let's get this show under.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes.
Oh my god, it. What?
She can't focus.
Do not forget my stories.
Oh Jesus, yeah, the top one's S as well. Crap.
Comes from hell.
I was like, yes.
And your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight.
Wait a
to the
second.
dead. But gods and the living will follow this
If I get to that one I need
You
and
must
just
leave
get
the
it,
Orkney
does
across
that
the
mean
eastern sea
I have it?
and find a road
Or
that
do I
leads
secretly
north
have to collect
down
all of the
through deep, dark valleys.
ones again?
After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river
Oh yeah, I don't even
and will
know.
find
No.
a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river.
Well, that would be great if I could get it right at the end, but that would be a bit misleading. Well, I guess I put down Lorestone run and not Lorestone walkthrough. It makes sense. If it was a walkthrough, it'd kind of suck if it stopped there.
He's not stopping. Not this time.
I'm afraid to miss any on the way to that one because just in case you need to collect all of them secretly, even though they're like that right now,
The old fool was right.
would be great. I'll collect all of them. I'll try to collect all of them on the way.
The river of night.
There's only one problem.
Rise the halls of hell. The place they call.
I'm gonna have to really, really make sure I know what one's next because they're all red at the start, and when you get one, they turn white. And now that most of them are white, I don't want to bypass any. I won't have a marker set. So this is going to be fun. Wouldn't it be great to just skip to that one?
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess
I could write it down, but
holds his soul there.
I wasn't
My
expecting
dear
that.
beloved,
Let's see.
Dillian.
I don't even know if I have a pen handy. Probably not. I guess I'll just go with the flow. Ugh. Damn, let's go.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she tell me?
Because I'm cool and I don't turn back, bitch.
He's already dead.
I mean, voice in your head. Oh, it's going to be hard to keep track of these.
She needs
The
to
bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too.
Yeah, it's okay. The other one's
But
up
she
here.
does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
There's a few ones you have to backtrack on later. That's where it might get a bit confusing. I mean, for all I know, I'll have to just collect that S and I'm finished, but there's the or whatever you call it.
Speak of 9 worlds.
Have to make sure I get
The world
another
of men
next,
called Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard.
or whatever you
Gods of
call them
earth,
in Norse
harvest,
mythology.
wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell.
Puzzles are cool in this game as well. Really make it unique.
That is where you must travel.
Well, instead of like trap puzzles and stuff, you have like visual puzzles. I remember this one anyways.
get down.
What's she waiting for?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have
Okay.
done it. She can't go back now.
Watch out for loud
No,
headsets for
this
this.
is
There's the M there. It's sneaky like. It's right there. So you have to get it off this door. Don't touch it. But you will, won't you? Because you're a noob.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me.
It's good to have an Irishman there too.
Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
Find one like it to open the gate.
Look at that.
It's near. Look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
It worked.
It's not safe.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
We're just up top about 1 o'clock and we're going M's.
The world of the dead is ruled by the
Each
giantess
section has
Hela,
that dot.
daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead.
Stay back.
Look at it.
You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Come on, bitch. Oh dear. Didn't think I'd get hit there. What a block! Boom! Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. Gonna have to get some focus up. Or maybe I have to do this part. I think I might have to get hit. Ah. I think I have to get hit, which is shit. Because focus is what brings them back. And I can't get any because she doesn't know about any yet. I can deflect her attacks all day, but can't hit them. So I'm just gonna let them hit me.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Very few parts in the game with that.
You failed. Don't give up. Don't. You did this.
vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wrought. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Oh yeah. Okay. If the dark rot reaches her head, right? That if you die, yeah, your save file gets deleted. That's just it. Yeah, I think it's like it's not just dying a few times. I think it's dying a lot. But if you die a lot,
The hardest battle.
and it reaches her head, you get permadeath, and that means your save file is deleted no matter how far you are in the game. So it kind of drives you on to not die, if you get me.
The dark rot will grow and
So it makes people not get. Not that the game is hard, anyways. It's not that hard. You can change difficulty settings on it, but if you decide you're a badass and go for hard mode and yeah, get killed a lot, well then you know. Bye bye save file.
Whatever the cost.
But you can easily just get it back from the auto upload, I think, and the cloud save PS Plus. Fun mechanic though.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim.
I think I died like 2-3 times maybe,
Face the gods that guard
if even, on the first playthrough.
the god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood. to open the
Valravan
gate to
first,
Helheim
because
and enter the land of the dead.
he is massive level. Okay, M is the next. Yeah, okay, that's the next one.
It won't open.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there
I have to watch where I'm going with these.
darkness, bitter cold to the north,
N is the next one.
fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first
Valravan,
Damn it, I knew that.
sister of
Fuck it, I should have waited.
and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
N, I think it's up here, yep. Just being better safe than sorry if I get to that last one I need. N? Or is that F? It's really hard to see.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness.
N
And all
is the
his
next one.
sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Or, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest. The Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Odin.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
It's a door. Push it. Push it. Push it. She did it.
You don't see it? You see it.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
M was the next one to make sure. And then this is where the level opens out a bit.
However hard she tried, begged.
You beast.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Take him down. He's gone.
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. Something's shifting. Something's happened. Something's shifting. Can you feel it?
Right, this is where it gets huge.
Feel it? It's like crossing into another world.
No, that's Cert.
Looks the same, but feels
Cert.
different. Almost. Where the forest itself is watching.
Just gonna make sure I get the first one already. If I can, I know where it is. If it's in this level. Could be in the next part. Oh. Ah, you have to do a thing first. Okay. Guess we'll do our thing. Never mind that.
Another gate. Another gate.
You're a gate.
You know what to do. Stay back. Don't open. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Okay.
Which ravens? Can't you see them? She does. Line up with the ravens. Shh.
I hear something.
If you hear us, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Fight me, man! Fight me! You little bitch! Valravan.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time.
No, it's the next part.
Tragedy. She journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off of berries, roots, and rabbits. Uncommon, you see. Call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua'S, to purge a curse.
There is actually
Those who make it back are forever changed.
a stone up there though. I'm gonna have to remember.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. She can get out. It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick.
If I get this one now, I'm gonna have to remember what I have.
How can she get
Okay.
out? Wait, it's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
M was next, but this one is... There's a wall. There's the wall repaired. Gates open. Let's see. Okay, S.
The Northmen say that Odin has two ravens.
Sora
Their names
about
are thought and memory.
two.
And each
No,
day
two.
he sends them out to fly all across the world.
If I go
On their
backwards, I'll
return,
get F.
they perch on his
Then the
shoulders
last
and
two.
tell him everything
Cool.
they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things far
How
and
come I can't
wide.
jump off that? Come
And
on.
for this reason, he is called the Raven God.
What are you raving on about?
Use the
Like.
skills of the people if you are to succeed in the quest.
I think there's another one I can change on the same part here. Could be wrong. Can't remember. Shit. Okay, that's not it. I was definitely not behind that anyway. It's in... Oh. It's in the next area. Right. Alright, let's go. If I can end the run when I get my Lorestone, it'll be cool. Because I'm sure there's plenty of other walkthroughs out there for this. Power Picks. Power Picks is a Lorestone walkthrough. Check that out. He's pretty cool for guides. I like the very dramatic turn. There's another way you can get through.
We're that simple.
Like this.
Time comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Be right back in a sec. I need to grab a pen. Oh shit! Oh whoa, actually. Oh god. Couldn't have done that at the worst time, and I actually managed to block the first thing with my baby finger as I was laying my controller down, and I managed to block him with my baby finger. Holy crap. Talk about bad timing. Cannot believe I blocked that. Controller was practically down on the ground. Okay. Am I safe yet? Fuck. Okay, no, hold on. This might be M. Yep, sure is. I'm just gonna get it now.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was
I'll be back.
on his corpse.
2 seconds.
They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. What are we at? R and F. R and F. My fucking controller's going dead. And my phone is not charging. This is great. Okay, I don't remember this bit. Do I? Oh yeah.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind?
Size of this place.
Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds,
There's one right there.
perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers.
Oh no, don't go there.
Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge, wisdom, and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his other eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded wonders.
Keep forgetting it gets further away when you walk.
The song. Raven's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. It's not here. This reminds her of something. The forest. Which forest? The wilds. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth had her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work. She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
Out in the wilds,
She nearly died.
she called him to be the same. She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. She remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill Rand. which had become a part of you.
Gotta check something. No, it's not too bad. It was at the start. It was kind of annoying, but keep watching the video and I'll show you how to do it. If I can get back across again, if I remember. You just have to kind of make less signs and then gather the two. So, let's see. There's the wall. Shit. I went the wrong way, I think. Of course I went the wrong way, like an idiot. Put down a bridge, don't even go across it, I don't think. Typical me. Damn phone, hold on. Goddamn phone. Okay, my phone can auto-rotate now because it's annoying me. Now we have it. Right. And that opens this wall. And then that gate over there, when you look through this side, it puts an imaginary bridge there. So you have to make sure you have this wall open. And then you have to make sure to unlock this gate. And there's a rune down here as well that I need. It should be ore. Or it is. Or whatever that is. I really don't. I'm just gonna say what it looks like because I don't know Norse.
How the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree. The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind, and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Then he fell from the tree. Yes. Fell from the tree. Alright, and then you have to... Alright, and then you have to do this bit. And go back around to the wall. This confused me the first time for like a little bit. You kind of get the pattern after a while, but for the first little bit it did. I have to go through it. Now we can climb. Well, should be able to.
Where have you come? God, she did it.
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
The gate is open. Open.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her.
What the hell?
Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
I could have done this faster, but I needed to rearrange something. Just want to make sure I don't miss any on the way up to where I need to go. There's a few sneaky Lorestones hidden around, like them two back there. I'm coming for you, bitch. Or whichever. I'm trying to...
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together. Speak to me, Drew.
Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
The gate is open.
Open.
This darkness.
coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua'S,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You let me.
Time for fighting.
Into the wilds.
Come on, bitch.
Behind you. It's nearly over. Finished.
Oh, you got cheeky on that one, but you're fucked. Okay, that wasn't weird. Damn it, I totally messed up.
She's nearly there. Find a good position. You let them He's finished.
Keep forgetting about that second one.
But not this time!
Go, Senua.
The mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear
Right, so next one is Cert. Cert fire dude. Dude with big sword and fire. That guy. Makes awesome cheese toasties.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And now she saw them.
When you were younger, you stare at the grass and sit in the clouds, you magic.
After a while, she could see the face of everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves.
This guy's about to do the dive off the board in the swimming pool. Look, he's getting ready to do a backflip. Yeah.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Right there.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer.
But now she's a big brick.
She taught Senua to see the waves, the light,
She's a big rock in the side of a mountain.
and it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness,
Where's her healing now?
but when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the ground.
Oh yeah.
Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Cert's area isn't as big as that. I think a lot of people do Cert first. But I'm awkward. Cert. Now the enemies get bigger and better. Except it's the easy mode. Jesus, lads, calm down, will you? You're dead. Oh yeah. Oh, magical. Oh, I went for a stab in this one. Oh yeah. This dude. I'll get you, watch this. You're dead. The fights later, there's literally like 40 people. It's ridiculous. This boss is cooler.
Fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground.
Give up them cigarettes.
Spill his blood.
I know where the first Lorestone is anyways. On the right. In the waterfall thing.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back
Cave.
from the wilds. Now, God,
Should be a T looking, arrow looking thing. Yes, that's what we're at now.
she took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
What's next?
Sparks that flew out from the Northmen tell this story.
Or
Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Senua. We each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
because I'm cool. Yeah. Ah, there's a few more puzzles here. Just trying to think if there's another stone. No. Cool. Oh, there's not a puzzle thing. I don't think. Oh yeah, there is. Come try your luck with the sword.
Behind you! He's down! Finish! There he is. She's got her sword. Play your zone! Attack!
Nothing fancy, I'm just trying to kill these as fast as I can.
They've surrounded you. Not strong enough.
I mean, I could fight crazier, but I just want to kill them as fast as I can. Okay.
flesh.
I might have forgot where some of this stuff is.
Cries carried in the wind.
Hardly.
Yes, I heard their screams.
Oh no, never mind.
And I still hear them now.
That's it though. That's clever though, that's really clever.
Follow the screams.
Oh yeah, H is up top. Really cool.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living.
You already walk
Among the dead. Your brain bred did you?
and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
If I missed an ore, I have to go back because I missed one. Damn, I pressed the wrong button there.
There's blood.
Fuck. Get my focus up if I am.
Too many. They're winning.
Oh, he got messed up. Deadly.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua.
Getting a bit worried I found no things yet. No Lorestones. Or one, I found one. Run, Forest.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering. You refuse to look at it.
Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. The buyer. Cert is through there.
He's waiting for her.
He can't get through.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, scent,
Ah, yeah.
find your own path.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post, He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Gotta love them Norse gods.
Another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't.
Making sure.
She won't be able to tell.
Making sure I don't miss anything. Like this.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
I think I remember where the other two are.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
One of the coolest games this year. Oh dear, which way am I gone?
Answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him. The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Go on, the Irish. Go on, the Irish.
Senua, find the fire, Senua, knowledge to follow the
like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Took me absolutely freaking ages to find this one the first time. Oh my god. There it is. Oof. I can just jump down and go back. Ages, like literally like 15 minutes looking for that. Whoa! Why can't? You're fucking shitting me. I'm actually stuck though. Oh my god.
He's down. Finish it.
Oh dear. That's a bad glitch.
Behind you, sir.
I hope it's just these ones. Yep. Oh my god, that was a bad glitch.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to a cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No. I see nothing now.
Wait a second, there's definitely a Lorestone.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Tell me, truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose,
God
I
damn
was
it.
no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
This one took me like 15 minutes as well. This one was kind of... I was standing beside it all along, but I couldn't see it. Well. That's sneaky.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt. Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my dark,
I think that's all the Lorestones for this area.
then so you. Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop it! Run, Senua! Run! Run! Run!
Don't. She's dying.
It's him. It's him.
What a cool game.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
If the Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Oh yeah, about that.
Take his mark, and I will achieve you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight now!
Oh, he never grabbed me before, what the fuck? He never grabbed me before, holy crap. Get there. Oh no, get it.
There must be a way to see past it. It's an illusion.
Damn! I got hit for them.
Focus now!
That's funny. This is easy mode, I just want to do the run. I think I done it on medium last time. It's actually a much longer fight on medium. And don't even know what hard mode's like because through the river of blood would be insane.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. The truth.
Amazing game.
Truth was a troubled man. A scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
Cat. remember how to get through. Can you go straight? Oh, you can't.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control. A way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death will keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams, Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left. The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Nearly over.
Second apart, when there was a new road ahead. One that makes any sense. Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, now this is... It's not that hard to dodge. Okay, why isn't he dodging? What isn't he dodge? Come on, this is fucking easy.
It's not over. It's not over.
X is being an idiot right now. hell happened there?
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Damn, that was close. I'll get it in a sec. You gotta be kidding me. that's it. Can't remember how to. Oh, that's it right there. Well, a bit. Okay, I have no clue what's going on there. Walked the first time. I mean, that's it right there. Isn't it? Yeah, look! Clearly not. Log, you motherfucker. Oh my god, talk about like bad.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
On to the shoreline, I think. Ready.
The gate. It's opening.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Cool.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears. as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Daddy, it's
Not like this.
It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Baby, you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. He is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
Run,
It's in your
Forrest.
mind. It's real. So, go towards it.
We'll see if I'm getting close to the point where I missed out on one, but still a bit off, small bit off. Let's see.
There it is. You're imagining it. It's dead. He's gone. You were just go slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was a trick. I told you. Where are you going? Up. See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's inbound made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out on the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
There's one close to here, I know that much. Think. I just doubted myself, that's just not good. You go up there, I'm going this way.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted. Like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home. It does not ask you to swim against it.
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it.
This game is just beautiful.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers
There's the first one.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution. Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens. Sigmund's sister trades shapes with the sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Senua'S. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Can't tell if that's the last or the first two. I think that would be last. Yeah, because that's on the way up. Right. So if that's the last or, I'll know if there's 2 ores and a whatever that thing is on the way, then I'm sorted. I have to make sure, because I came in from the other part. If there's a Lorestone to the right, I'll just move on. Yep.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance,
There's one around here.
wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch
Or?
out to last forever.
Yeah.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs him. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. That's free. You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick.
Where are you going?
Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even follow. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian. Here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. You killed him. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, and don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up!
You tell him, Senua.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Okay, I have to find 2 more Lorestones in this location. I know there's one down to left, but...
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives
That
here.
should be an ore.
You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Hmm. Okay, hold on. That's not right. Oh my god, it's really confusing putting 3 ores in a row for... God damn it. This is an ore. What is it? So I think I missed one. I might not even need them all, but just in case. I remember only getting 1 ore up there. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure I don't get them yet. Of course. that's the case, there should be 2 oars up here. Back here, not 1. But you have to come back this way anyways, but it wouldn't make sense if you didn't pick that oar up. This was that was now I'm really confused. Okay. Sound. I'll just go that way.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hole. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with her brother to get a strong avenger. And, she said, walks back. Striking vengeance from their hearts, as there is And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles.
Okay.
One day, an old
If the
man
next part
came
goes
onto the
right,
battlefield. Although
I
the
might
shadow
have
could,
the trophy,
Sigmund saw that he only had
but if
one
not,
arm.
I'll have to continue on to the end of the game. Hopefully not, because finding Lorestones all the time is a bit boring, but great game, but Lorestones all the time is boring. So if I do, I'll end the stream then. I reckon I might have to collect them all again. That's just my luck.
It's coming from there. And there. Oh, what are they? Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
But I have to make sure I get it.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said A great warrior can reforge ground by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Okay, just if I mess this up. Just if I mess this up, I have to upload a save file to the cloud because there's no way I'm going through this again. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. That's... I can't. I have to get out of the game if I want to do that. Oh my god, that's bullshit. I guess let's just hope for the best. Here we go. Please tell me I'm going into the right one as well. Otherwise the shards will be backwards.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound.
Yeah, this is the right one.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death.
Okay.
Something so very ordinary. Inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death. Because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends,
Well, there's the first one, anyways.
then comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker.
Her name
born
is
after he was killed.
Herver.
She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
The last rune in here can be a bit dodgy with the rooms, so that's why I missed it. Here's to hoping I get that trophy on just in here now soon. I love the way they tell you not to go in and then someone contradicts it. It's like, go in, go in.
Who's there?
Luke, I am your father.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Left.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? These are the voices of the dead. Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away.
Oh.
Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way. You lost
That's
him.
not supposed to be what that...
Where are you?
That's the last one, but that's not supposed to be there. This is supposed to be there.
Follow this way. Nothing.
I'm gonna call it bow tie looking yoke. Oh my god, I sound dumb when I say that, but... Okay.
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again,
Yes, I
Erebor
got it.
demands her inheritance.
There's the
Father
platinum.
warns her that the sword
Done.
is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the
Nice.
island with it, but the curse holds true. And
That is
death
my
will
rundown.
follow in the years to come.
I'm going to change the title a bit just in case I don't lead people into thinking this is an actual walkthrough of everything.
His daughter.
Because, you know, Power Picks is there for that and he does it way better than I do, so... Because otherwise, if I knew, I would have just come straight for it. But I'm going to end this stream there, actually. That was... By the way, if you don't have this game, I really recommend it. I mean, someone who's probably watching now that hasn't played it and they're like, shit, I've just seen half the game. But just for your own experience, get a good headset, sit down with this game for a night and play it and clear it. Never mind about the Lorestones, don't go for that. Just play the story through and enjoy it because it gets way crazier in a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope you enjoyed. I did anyways, that was fun. Not one freaking Lorestone. Like and subscribe if you just love my voice and shit, you know, because that's probably what kept you going through this. Not. Bye bye.